Hi guys, and welcome to my review of Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, another one of my childhood classic movies, and one of my favorite Christmas movies. I'd say third place, and we're getting closer to which is actually my favorite Christmas movie. As we get closer to Christmas, and if I didn't skip 2 days with no movie reviews, we'll probably be like I guess the 18th, 19th, and 20th. Yeah, we'll be that close. But it's going on to the 22nd now with these reviews, but that's okay. But yeah, this is also one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. Yeah, one of his another one of his classic movies. But for me, forever, it's always going to be The Mask, which is always going to be my favorite movie from Jim Carrey, and my favorite character that is played, who's green, I guess. I guess second place it would be the Grinch. Yeah, because he does play a good Grinch. So good that I've never needed to see any other incarnation of the Grinch. Because I know there's the one in the book, the black and white one, the most famous animated one, and then the live action Grinch, which is the only one that I've seen. And then there's the newest one right now, the newest animated one, which I guess my little cousin's seen. But yeah, I'm always gonna watch this one. I never really need to watch any of the other ones. Maybe the animated one someday, but eh, I don't know. This is the only one that I've ever needed as from a kid to now. Yeah, and I just don't think I ever need to watch any of the other ones unless because maybe I'll watch the well-known one when it comes to animated, but the one after the black and white one, like that one, yeah. But yeah, this will always be the best one for me, even if I someday watch all of the previous versions or read the book. And man, comparing how the Grinch stole Christmas to, Cat in the Hat, and I mean the live action Cat in the Hat. Oof, because the live action Cat in the Hat was awful. Maybe someday I'll review that. But for now, you guys can stick with Channel Awesome's review because he sums up that movie perfectly. Yeah, but I guess we can get into the cast. But before I get into the cast, I guess I can say the main story, which basically is about a Grinch who hates Christmas, as that's how it seems anyway. But as you go in, as you go through the movie, you kind of find out the true reason. But yeah, he basically hates Christmas, and when people are celebrating it, he's just trying to ruin it for them, basically ruin the holidays for them. But then there's this one girl called Cindy, right? Yeah, she basically wants to. Well, she basically wants Grinch to be a part of Christmas, but he just keeps sending her away. But yeah, we'll get more into the story as after the cast, basically. Yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about the cast first. And it's only like I guess 4 to 5 that I'd say are true cast members because the rest are just like there and basically they're just citizens of the town. So yeah. All right, so this is the cast. So like I said, we have Jim Carrey as the Grinch. We have Taylor Momsen as Cindy Lou Who, Christine Baranski as Martha, the one who I guess has a crush on the Grinch since I guess school days because we do get like a flashback when the Grinch was younger, but we'll get to that later. And then Jeffrey Tambor as the mayor. Yeah, he's like the true douche of the movie, and who doesn't really give the Grinch a chance. Then there's Molly Shannon as Betty Lou Who, I guess Cindy's mum, and then Belle Irwin, Lulu Who, basically the same thing twice. But yeah, that's the dad, Cindy's dad. And the rest of the cast are just like citizens of the town, really. I guess, yeah, they're just citizens. And Kelly as Max, yeah, like he's basically the Grinch's pet and truly the only one who he actually has around him. But yeah, the rest are just like citizens of the town. We don't really get much scenes. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move on already. All right, so I guess I'll talk more about Cindy and the Grinch. Since Cindy's the one who tried so hard for the Grinch to be a part of you know this place, Newsville or whatever you call it. Whovesville, sorry, not Newsville. What am I even saying? But yeah, yeah, she tries so hard to make the Grinch, fit in with them, but they never really gave him a chance, especially when he was a kid. Which I guess I could talk about that now. So yeah, when he was a kid, Yeah, he basically went to school. Well, he basically was raised by the Hughesville citizens, but then it seems like things went wrong when he was a kid, since he used to get bullied because of the way how he looked. And I guess I can't say that did he fancy a teacher, but then there's like this other girl who fancied him, Martha, the one who I guess gets with the mayor, that she only truly loved, I guess, the Grinch, but I don't think she showed her feelings enough. Especially, it's not like she went an extra mile like Cindy did, and she's a little girl. I'd say those like in high school or something. But yeah, because the Grinch was just getting bullied, and people just kept taking the mick out of the way how he looked. So he tried to do something about it, and then when he made something for the teacher, like they could tell that he was hiding something since he had a bag on his head. And then he just took off the bag, but then he put his book in his face, then then his foot, and then the teacher just told him to remove all of that until we've seen that he tried to shave part of his mustache or something. But yeah, he just tried to shave his face, and everyone was just laughing at him, even the teacher. And the girl that fancied him didn't really do much about it. Then he just ran away after that, and just hated Christmas since then, and never wanted to be around the people. And I guess you could say that's the real reason why he hates Christmas. And you could say it's mainly because of the way how people treated him. Because even in modern day, in the current storyline, when Cindy actually makes him, come to the town, like people still treat him like crap again. And then that's when he just wants revenge and just destroys destroys the town and stuff. And then after that, his plans to see what he's gonna do next. Like basically, he knows that people are gonna have Christmas presents and everything, but he's thinking of a plan to steal all the presents, so it ruins their Christmas. Alongside Max, the only person who he can actually talk to. All right, so Max, man, this dog. It seems like sometime like I really like. This is probably like one of my favorite dogs in the movie, and it's kind of funny that in the mask and in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, there's basically dogs in both of them, and Jim Carrey is also green in both of the movies, which is cool to point out. But yeah, yeah, I definitely enjoy the way how the Grinch interacts with Max, and they're just like a fun duo in the movie. Also, Max is a bit savage in the beginning, when those people are going up to the Grinch's house, then Max just blows this horn that just scares him away. Yeah, Max is cool in this movie. I kind of like how he has that reindeer horn on him with the red nose, and that's really the only person that he has. He can't really celebrate Christmas with anyone else until Cindy came along. But yeah, so until he actually starts to get along with people by the end, this is like Max was the only person that he really had, and he was definitely, can I say, a Grinch best friend. But yeah, back to a previous story that I was talking about. Since he was chosen by was it only not because not Cindy was the only one who voted him. It's just that the Grinch never really came down to get any reward, and this was or was this like the first time that he actually got an award? And it seems like he wasn't gonna show up, but then Cindy convinces him, and then that's like I said before, like he comes, people treat him bad, he then destroys the town, well some of the town, and then later fix up a plan to get revenge and everything. And you can kind of see that Martha still has a crush on him when he gets there. Yeah, and that outfit that he's wearing. And the mayor, he just completely hates the Grinch out of everyone. He just doesn't want to give him a chance. When things go wrong, like it kind of sucks that Cindy gets the blame for it when she's trying to actually get everyone together. That's what she's trying to do. It's not like she's trying to make trouble and bring the Grinch here so everything could just be ruined like Christmas. But yeah, I'm just gonna move on. So yeah, basically at the point where I guess everyone goes to sleep and getting ready for I guess Christmas Day, like the Grinch like basically watches Santa Claus drop Christmas presents for everyone. But then after I guess Santa Claus has gone, and left Whoville, that's when the Grinch goes in and steals all the presents. So stealthily, even Cindy sees him, but still doesn't recognize him. Which, later on in the movie, when she goes visit the Grinch again, and it's like this is at the point where he stole the presents. She's like, "Wait, weren't you Santa Claus before? So you basically stole those presents?" Yeah. Because she was like half awake probably, so yeah, that kind of explains it. But yeah, like that was there was basically a moment where everyone realized all the presents are gone, and then Cindy was getting the blame for that, but for bringing the Grinch to Hillsville, and then like the dad finally steps up for the daughter. Also, I kind of didn't really say that everyone in Hillsville has like some kind of strange nose, but she's the only one who doesn't have that because I guess younger ones don't really have that nose. Yeah, it kind of makes her stand out more, and yeah, she's really cute and very precious. And you kind of hate when she gets sad as well, when she's trying to bring people together. But yeah, it's just cool that things work out in the end when when he actually sees the whole town still celebrating Christmas even though they have no presents because the Grinch took him away. That kind of touches him. Then he just has like the way how he acts. I mean, oh my god, I have a heart. Oh, it's hurting me. No, it's just the Grinch is just perfect. Yeah. Well, the person who plays the Grinch perfectly is Jim Carrey. Like he was born to play that role, in my opinion. Is there other actors who could play the Grinch? Maybe, but I say Jim Carrey was the most perfect choice. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those roles again where he was born to play it. So yeah, like in the end, he wants to save the presents before they fall off the hill, since he was planning to destroy the presents. But then he also sees Cindy on the presents where they're falling, and while they're falling, like he just becomes a Super Saiyan and picks up everything, all those presents. Like he has some Hulk strength. Then he's just going down the hill and bringing the presents back to everyone. And then that's the scene where I guess Martha reveals that she actually has a crush on the Grinch. Yeah. And Christmas is saved, even though like it seems like it was going to be fine without presents as well. So that kind of shows the true Christmas spirit, because when it comes to Christmas, the reason why it's my favorite holiday is because I actually get to spend time with my family a lot more than how I normally would, and that's what makes it so special. Not just presents or Christmas dinner and stuff like that. Like family, really. That's what it is for me, and that's my favorite thing about this movie. When it actually gets to the end, the family message, because you don't really need all them stuff to have a good Christmas. You just need family in the end. All right, so I guess that was my review of The Grinch. This one's a bit shorter because I'm just trying to make these reviews a lot more shorter, not too long, so they drag on too long. But I do enjoy making these reviews. Yeah, with Home Alone and Elf, yeah, I'll try and make them shorter as well. But man, they're my top two movies, and I've kind of already told which one I prefer in my stream. So but I'm gonna try my absolute best to not talk about them for too long. It's gonna be hard though, because they are my top two Christmas movies. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best, especially Home Alone. Oh god, that's gonna be hard. Like that, I could talk about that movie for like hours. But I'll try my best. Elf, that's just like such a funny movie. I could just talk about all the jokes in the movie, because that's the one that makes me laugh all the time. But that's my review for The Grinch, a legendary Jim Carrey movie and Christmas movie. And if you've never seen it before, I highly recommend it. Even if you've seen the animated ones or the newest one, or you grew up with the old one, I still recommend this one. Jim Carrey does a good job as the Grinch. But yeah, that's my review of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. With